Welcome to the video on loss on drying, that is LOD, and moisture content or water content. So all these terminologies are considered as similar by many of the professionals, but there are differences between these two. So LOD is different and water content or moisture content is different. Generally LOD is the terminology used and water content is the terminology used. It is used for both the APIs, excipients, and also for the finished products. LOD is generally used as in-process test in the solid oral formulations manufacturing process, and water content as the finished process, finished product test. So let's see some differences. So LOD, it determines the loss in moisture and also the volatile materials from the sample when the sample is heated for a specific time at the specific temperature. So LOD determines both the loss in moisture and the volatile materials. The volatile materials may be solvents and impurities, while the water content or moisture content evaluation includes methods like LOD determination and other techniques like water by KF. So that KF titration is the methodology or testing used to determine the water content. LOD determines the loss in weight or moisture or volatile materials from the sample when it is heated for the specific time. Then LOD measures loss of moisture, volatile content, other solvents and impurities, while the water content measures the amount of water present in the sample. LOD is expressed as percent loss in sample weight on heating, and water content is expressed as percent water content or sometimes the ratio. Then LOD apparatus is used to measure the LOD. Temperature and time can be optimized for specific samples. If your sample is having low melting point, that time you should select the temperature below the melting point of the sample so that you will get the consistent result in LOD. Then in moisture content or water content, Carl Fischer titration method is generally used to determine the water content. Other techniques can also be used, but water by KF is the generally used technique. LOD measures the unbound water and volatile components, but in water content testing, it measures the bound water, unbound water, both. So bound water means the molecular water, like water of the crystallization, water of the molecule, that is if your molecule is having monohydrate, dihydrate form, trihydrate form, sesquihydrate form. So that hydrate form water is determined by the water content. Then unbound water. This unbound water may be absorbed water or adsorbed water both. Water content test does not measure the percentage of solvents or volatile impurities. Water content test is very much specific, which gives you idea about the water content only. So whenever you are working onto the molecules which are hydrate form, that time water content testing is must. That time water content testing also serves as a tool to determine the percent potency or assay. LOD determination is a physical method because it is just a testing of loss in weight on heating, whereas the water content testing is the chemical method, as water by KF testing requires chemical titration. Loss on drying not provide consistent result if more percentage of volatile solvents are present. If the powder or sample contains too much amount of moisture or too much amount of solvents, or if it is very wet, that time LOD variation will be there. Moisture content detects very low moisture levels also. Then LOD is used as an in-process test to determine drying process completion, like in wet granulation. or toss spray type of granulation, LOD determination is performed as a in-process test, and also it is used as a finished product test for some of the products, mainly for the APIs. And water content test is generally used as a finished product test. Also, water content is determined during the stability studies to check whether the material is getting or ingressing the moisture or not. Then moisture content test is very much important for the hygroscopic type of materials. Then LOD is suitable for materials which does not give consistent result in water content testing or interfere during the water content testing. Now, moisture content testing is desired for APIs which are having both the bound water and the unbound water or hydrated forms. Here in loss on drying, sample should be in solid form or powder form or granular form. But in moisture content or water content testing, sample may be solid or liquid. So these are the basic differences between the loss on drying, that is LOD, it is expressed as percent LOD, and moisture content or water content, which is expressed as percent water content. So I hope you might have got a good idea about the topic, and I request you to please do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching the video.